Yes, guys, welcome to Football Roundup, episode, I think it's episode 20. Might be wrong, probably am wrong by like 2 episodes. But today, we got A-League, we got Premier League, we got Bundesliga, we got the Championship, Serie A, same leagues as last week. Japanese League, I'm planning on introducing next week. So, there will be a new league added. Thank you guys so much for the love and support on this series. I'm really enjoying it. And let's get right into this. We are going to be going from Premier League, Serie A, Bundesliga, A-League, Championship, or something in that order. But we are starting with the Premier League. As we had a decently packed weekend. We had Leeds United win 3-1 against Nottingham Forest. I thought Leeds United on Friday night were very, very impressive. If they keep up like this going into next season, they might be a long-term Premier League side. Nottingham Forest really struggling. I do see them being relegation fighters. And I do see them going down, maybe, if West Ham continue improving. Because in recent weeks, I thought West Ham actually looked way better. Man United 2, Tottenham 0, Romero red card, the most obvious red card. I don't know why there was debate over it. On Twitter, social media, it was a red card. The follow through, the studs going right into Casemiro's ankle, that's a red. Arsenal 3, and also Man United do look good. I wasn't really watching the game since Milano Cortina's on. And I love Milano Cortina at the moment. It's a really good watch. So, yeah. It was kind of hard to pick between the two. Arsenal 3, Sunderland 0, Gyökeres scoring 2. Gyökeres is still a striker, by the way. Sunderland, unlucky. You've just given them a 6-point lead now. Well done. But, hey, I still got respect for Sunderland. Bournemouth 1, Aston Villa 1. Can't really talk much about the game. Rayon, by the way, debut. I think it's the debut for Rayon. Maybe wrong. Scores though. Did you just turn off, or did the control, or did when you click L1 to switch players, did it not go on to Dinya? Because what was that? You just gave up before you even attempted anything. Absolutely jokes. Burnley 0, West Ham 2. Burnley are going down. Burnley are not Premier League quality. Bye. No need to comment further on that game. Fulham 1, Everton 2. Everton, new signing Tyreek George, putting in an absolute masterclass. Kieran and Dewsbury Hall putting in a masterclass. Fulham struggling. Wolves 1, Chelsea 3. Cole Palmer, absolutely top performance by the guy who's not even 100% fit. United fans, you can... Newcastle 2, Brentford 3. If I've ever seen a bottle job, it's this. Right? Brentford went 2-1 up. Newcastle 1-0 up. Brentford turned it around. Then Newcastle made it 2-2. Through, I believe it was a penalty. And then Altara, in the 88th minute, absolutely puts it past the Newcastle goalkeeper, which I believe was Ramsdale on it, Pope. And they win the game 3-2. Top. We then go into today's games. Brighton 0, Crystal Palace 1. Brighton looked horrendous. Crystal Palace looked top compared to the level of what Brighton were playing at. And Ismail Assar, baller, gets all nice assists as well. Then Liverpool 1, Man City 2. This game, by the way, was a snooze fest the first half, the first 70 minutes-ish. Then it livened up. Heck, I fell asleep. That's how boring it was. I fell asleep. And I usually don't fall asleep during a football game. Because I love football. But that was boring. Szoboszlai put in a lovely free kick. It was actually superb, by the way. Massive respect. And then, in added time, he decides to get a red card for a red card. What should have been a red card since the ball was already in the back of the City net, in the Liverpool net. To make it 3-1. Goal gets disallowed. Free kick given. What the fuck is this officiating? Like, it doesn't benefit anyone. He's just taken off a goal to then award the team who scored the goal a free kick, to then award Szoboszlai a red card. What is this officiating? If the ball is in the back of the net for the team who you gave a free kick to anyways, just give the goal. No one's gonna cry. Okay? The ball is in the back of the net. Terrible officiating. This is the problem with the Premier League. We have no consistency. Play on, play on, play on. Oh no, the ball's back in the back of the net. We must do a VAR check here, lads. Oh, Szoboszlai red card. But the ball is in the back of the Liverpool net. We don't care though. We must send off Szoboszlai. Terrible officiating. Right. We're going to skim through A-League now because I actually didn't watch a single minute of A-League this weekend. Which, I know, it comes as a surprise since I'm usually an A-League dick sucker. But I had a busy weekend, a busy morning, which is never usually the case. But there's been a lot going on, so I couldn't watch A-League. A-League this weekend upcoming. I'll be watching. Don't worry. And then, yeah. We're just going to skim through these results. Wellington Phoenix 2, Melbourne Victory 3, Macarthur 2, Perth Glory 2, Auckland FC 1, Sydney FC 0, Brisbane Roar 2, Central Coast Mariners 1, Brisbane Roar 1, Central Coast Mariners 2, Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Melbourne City 1, Adelaide United 2, Newcastle Jets 3. And if I'm not mistaken, next week we have 5 games. Then the week after that, we got, on the 21st, we got the New Zealand Derby. But yeah, and then I'm pretty sure the week after that, no, it's week after that. I don't know when. It's whatever though. Very good games upcoming though in the A-League. Right, let's go through Serie A. Then I want to touch on Bundesliga, then Championship. I want to touch on something fun in the Championship, which I think already said about the squirrel. But yeah, if you don't watch my Chelsea reviews, then I'll bring it up anyways. For like 10-20 seconds. Yeah, so this week, in the Serie A, Hellas Verona 0, Pisa 0, Genoa 2, Napoli 3, Fiorentina 2, Torino 2, Bologna 0, Parma 1, Lecce 2, Udinese 1, Sassuolo 0, Inter Milan 5, Inter Milan being really, really dominant in front of goal, like they usually are. Then we had Juventus 2, Lazio 2. This game, by the way, and look, I don't rate Yildiz, and I'm publicly honest about it. I don't rate Yildiz. But today, he put in one of them games where I have to praise him. That second half by Yildiz, big step up from the first. The first half, he was nowhere to be seen. He was actually dead. In terms of the overall game, though, I did watch it. And I thought Lazio were actually quite good for the opening 50 minutes of the game. And then Juventus just turns it around. I believe it was Kalulu who scored the equaliser. Then Weston McKennie gets one back. And it's like there was a glimmer of hope as soon as Juventus scored one. Lazio turned off a little bit. And Lazio tried to defend their 2-1 lead, and changing the whole centre-back pairing whilst trying to defend the lead is not smart. You shouldn't really be doing that. Maurizio Sarri shouldn't have done that. He should have just stuck with the players who are on the pitch. But I'm not going to discredit Juventus here, because Juventus showed some elite mentality to come back from 2-0 down. And Pedro Rodriguez, by the way, former Chelsea, he scored the opening goal. And it's like, I didn't really see this coming. Then his action made it 2-0 to Lazio. And I'm like, Juventus don't really have a way back in this game. Then I kind of now learned that 2-0s aren't even secure anymore, because I've seen many games now where a team is 2-0 up, second half they capitulate. Chelsea West Ham being a really key example of that. Chelsea were 2-0 down, winning 3-2. So yeah, no, I'm not going to feel comfortable at a 2-0 lead anymore. And then we have Atalanta, Cremonese and Roma Cagliari tomorrow, with AC Milan Como on Wednesday. But let's get into Bundesliga. Right, a quick little skim through. I promise this is going to be quick, as I'm not trying to make these super long. To be fair, this weekend might be 16 minutes long, but anyways. Union Berlin 1, Frankfurt 1, Heidenheim 0, Hamburger 2, Freiburg 1, Werder Bremen 0, Mainz 2, Augsburg 0, St. Pauli 2, VfB Stuttgart 1, Wolfsburg 1, Borussia Dortmund 2, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, Bayer Leverkusen 1, FC Köln 1, Leipzig 2, Bayern Munich 5, Hoffenheim 1, Leonard Karl, I know he's an elite talent, but Prass just did him dirty with the good try, D, good try. But yeah, now let's move on to Championship. Charlton 0, QPR 0, really, really entertaining game. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. Derby County 1, Ipswich 2, Norwich 2, Blackburn 0. Both teams in that game is in a relegation fight. I never even expected that, to be honest with you. Southampton 1, Watford 0, Birmingham City 2, Leicester 1, Coventry 0, Oxford 0, Hull City 2, Bristol City 3, Preston North End 1, Portsmouth 0, West Brom 0, Stoke City 0, Wrexham 0, Millwall 2, and then we had Swansea City 4, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Swansea absolutely battering the team from Sheffield, and we still have one more game to play tomorrow. But yeah, that's going to be it for Football Roundup. World record time for 5 competitions. We have FA Cup next week. So no Premier League edition. No Premier League. It's going to be FA Cup, A-League, and whatever else is on. I actually still need to plan what other leagues to cover. I think Serie A next week, Bundesliga, FA Cup, A-League, and whatever championship is on, I guess. But no Premier League. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace!